What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to put the Noble FoKus Mystiques. These guys are going to go head to head against one of my best earbuds, the Status Between 3 ANCs. Now, this should be a very interesting head to head because I'm really interested to see how these guys sound and as compared to each other. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, we're back. If you want to see a breakdown of the price, specs, and apps for both of these earbuds, I'm going to leave links to their unboxing videos on my channel in the description below, so you can check out those videos and then come back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. These things are slippery. Triggering them and everything. These things are tough to get out. All right. Man, these things are a struggle. All right. Look how simple that is. Okay. All right. I digress. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the form factors of each of these earbuds. As you can see here, let me get these guys in focus if I can. Oh, focus on them. Give me a second here. Let me see if we can get this in focus. All right. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Camera had to get right. All right. As you can see, the Noble Mystiques, they have sort of like a IEM style to them, molding rather. Very comfortable in the ear, and they fit and they're flush. They're very discreet. And despite the bulkiness and size of them, they are actually pretty light. I do like the touchpad. I like how they got that marble. Whoop, I'm gonna trigger some music. All right, yeah, I like the marbling of the touchpad here. Let me see if I can get these back in focus again. Camera's acting weird. All right, there we go. All right. As you can see, the marbling here, you got your Noble branding. I don't know why my camera's acting finicky, but it is. I apologize for that. All right, but again, very light in the air, very comfortable to wear, and I really do like them. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Status Between 3 ANCs. Again, that rectangular look to them. Get this camera to behave. There we go. I love the matte black rather, and the gloss combination. Of course, the matte black version portion is your touch surface, and of course, you have the button control on the top as well to turn on and off ANC. And it's a very comfortable earbud, despite the way they're built. Let me get this camera in focus. All right, here we go. As you can see, most of this portion is the only portion that sits in your ear. Everything else is outside, so it protrudes out just a little bit from your ear. Of course, I went with the Spin Fit CP360 ear tips. Um, I'm just going in. Like I said, I'm in a previous video. I'm in the process of rotating all the ones, all my earbuds that I'm keeping in my rotation. I'm gonna rotate them out to the Spin Fits. I like the way they feel in my ear. I was a big fan of the Comply foams, but I had to back up off of them. Um, Again, this version here, you got nice soft uh, cushion here that sits in your ear well. This, of course, goes into the ear canal. Again, very light, very comfortable earbud to wear both of them. Well, there I go again. All right. So what I'm gonna do? Whoops. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in. Let me put these things in their cases before I cause any more damage. With let me go grab my phone and let's show you how they look in the ear. All right, let's bring in the Noble Mystiques. As you can see, getting the message. As you can see, they do fit nice and flush in the ear. They take up the entire ear well there. And of course, you get a good seal with the proper ear tip in the ear canal. Very comfortable earbud. Nice, like I said, discreet. fit to them. I just love the faceplate there. I just love the way that marble look on it. I just think that's really cool looking. Again, a very comfortable earbud. All right, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Status 3 ANCs. As you can see, doesn't take up a lot of the air well, as you can see back there behind it, but you do have the large rectangular portion of it protruding out of the ear. Again, the touch surface is at the top, the gloss in the bottom, but still a very comfortable earbud despite their size and shape and design. I've never had a problem with them long term. Like I said, these are one of the ones in my rotation, so I use these at work as well, and I never had a problem with them there either. So both of them very comfortable earbuds for long term use. So what we're going to do now is we'll continue our comparison testing, and then we'll come back with the sound test.
This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the status between three ANC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the status between three ANC earbuds in a crowded or a quiet location. This is a mic test with the status between three ANC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the status between three ANC earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are back in. We got the Mystiques already paired up in the ear. We are in the app. And just real quick, just in case we was wondering, the FoKus Mystiques does not have ANC built into the earbuds. Therefore, there was no ANC test comparison test between the two. And coming into the sound test, all they have is where you can turn on and off ambient mode. So we're going to go ahead, as you can see here at the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of the app, we're going to go ahead and turn off ambient mode. Okay, that's the closest to noise canceling that they offer. And I have to admit, it is pretty good. To once you disable it. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get our split screen. Actually, first, before we do that, we're going to jump into our EQ settings. Make sure that we are using my EQ settings for these earbuds. Now let's go ahead and bust this into a split screen. And we're going to bring up our app. Yeah, okay. All right, so first song up is Old Money rather. Let's make sure we at our optimal listening setting. We're going to leave it there. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it there. All right, so here we go. All right, right off the top, bright sound, nice clear vocals. The piano is nice. Again, that's a really good sound out of these, man. I have to admit. All right, now we getting into. Sorry about the pause. We're getting into where we get opening up the sound stage. More instruments. You nice sound stage. Very, very clean, very clear. Just a really good sounding earbud. Now let's get some of the chorus. Again, very bright sound. Vocals are very, very good, very clear. And you got that sort of depth with the background vocals and the lead vocals. Just a really good sounding earbud, man. These are very impressive. I have to admit, I've been sleeping on these guys. Uh, man, they are so good. All right, let's go ahead and jump into a heavy bass song. You know what? Let's go ahead and do. Uh, let's go ahead and do Run's House. Let's see how they handle that. All right. Again, very bright sound. Nice. And it handles the bass nicely. Vocals are clear. And you got that in the background, so you got the detail. Now the bass moves from left to doesn't give you that transition that I was looking for though. So some details missing. Okay? It doesn't go from left to right like they should. It goes to left and it stops. So details missing. Vocals are crystal clear though. Sounds good. Vocals are real crisp and clean. You got that in the back. So you got that little bit of detail. But what I was looking for on this one is that bass transition. That's in my opinion, that's legendary with this song, how it hits hard on the left speaker rather, moves over to the right. I love it. But it's missing on this one. So that little bit of detail with I'm gonna have to knock it for. All right, so let's go ahead and go into going home. All right. Again, nice bright sound, nice sub bass. All right, here we go. The lead saxophone, very sharp, very crisp. Again, bright. You got the sub bass, missing some warmth though, in my opinion, in this song, but it still sounds really good. All right, and then we hit this high note. Nice. Not as sharp as I thought it would be, but it was a nice sound there. I thought it'd be a little bit more piercing. All right, now we got the full chorus in. It sounds really good. Nice balance to it. All right, sounds really good. Nice balance again. I was look that it was bright and everything. Nice wide open sound. I just wish it was just a little bit more warmer with a little bit more sub bass to it, in my opinion, in that song. All right, so again, very good sounding earbuds. I'm very impressed with them. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these switched out. We're going to get the three ANCs up and see how they do. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the status between three ANCs all paired up and in the ear. Of course, we're on the web page, or excuse me, the app rather. And as you can see, we do have noise canceling turned on because there's no way to turn that off and ambient mode off as well. So we're going to go ahead with that. So let's go ahead and jump into my sounds. We're going to take a look. All right, so as you can see, these are my sound settings for the status, three ANCs. And then let's go ahead and what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and split screen this as usual. Put our music up. All right, first up, we're going to start off with is Old Money. Let's make sure before we get started, let's go ahead and make sure we are at our preferred volume level, which we are now. All right, so now here we go. Let me make sure we're at 0. All right, here we go. Again, nice, bright sound. At this sound setting, Not as bright as the Mystiques, but still I get that crystal clear sound. Nice so far with the piano in the back. Vocals are crystal clear. All right, and now we got that nice sound stage. It's opening up now. Beautiful sound. Again, just nice warm. Sounds really good. Nice and clear. All right. We're going to get some more of the chorus in and more of the instruments. Here we go. Again, you got that depth in sound with the lead vocalist and the background vocalist. Balanced sound, wide open. These are fantastic. That's fantastic. All right. Okay. Just a fantastic sound to them. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into Run's house. All right. Now remember, we had a little problem with detail when it came to the Mystiques. Let's see if the 3ANCs can rectify that. Here we go. All right. Again, nice sound. Nice. And the bass hits hard. Oh my goodness. He sounds so good. All right, here we go. Yes, it moves from left to right. You can hear it shift from left earbud to right earbud. Fantastic detail. Again, vocals very clear, crystal. And that bass is just hitting. Oh, I love it. I love it. And you got that. Oh, just. Oh, I just love it. I love it. That was one of the things I loved about this song was that bass transfer. Oh, it just sounds so good. That's a detail that cannot be missed in any, as far as earbuds go. You cannot not miss a detail like that. Again, very clean. Bass was hitting, that smack upside the head, or even punch upside the head type of a beat of bass rather, and then it's just so good. All right, let's go ahead and get to our final song, Going Home. Let's go. Again, nice, warm sound. You get that sub bass rumble. Really good feeling. And then here comes the lead saxophone. Sharp, piercing. It's just a crisp sound. I love it. It's so good. All right. It's nice sound to it. Oh my goodness, that high note is piercing, man. Whoo! I love it. Now here we go with the rest of the background instruments. Nice balance, warm, just so relaxing. Just a great sound. Whew. Okay, I could go on. All right. This has been really good head to head. All right. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get these cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on these two. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on this head to head between the Noble FoKus Mystiques and the status between 3ANCs. And I have to admit, this was a really good head to head. I was very impressed with the way this one came out. especially in the sound comparisons. And let me go ahead and give the differences, the light between the two. All right, as far as the Mystiques, they have a brighter sound. Um, it just once it's bright, nice and bright, which brings out more of the instruments and everything. However, I did notice that um, the attention to detail was lacking in some music. Like say for like the Run DMC song, how I was telling you how when that bass hits and it hits from the left and then moves to the right earbud, you're missing that detail in when you're listening with these. You got so detail suffers, although you get a nice bright sound and everything sounds crisp and sharp. You mainly because they push up the mids and highs a little bit. You still get good bass, but detail is missing, and that's why I found out with these earbuds. All right, when it came to that song in particular, okay, that was a knock for me. All right, now when we come over to the three ANCs, they're not as naturally bright as the folk Mystiques. Listen at me, especially with my own settings. However, you get that bass, you get everything you need out of it, um, and it's balanced. And even when I got to the Kenny G song, the the lead saxophone was sharp, it was crisp, and when it hit that high note, it was piercing. I mean, it was everything I wanted out of a pair of earbuds. As far as sound wise, I get my good punching bass, I get my sharp, crisp, my clean vocals, crystal clear vocals, and I get my piercing, sharp instruments, my highs like saxophones and things of that nature. I get them out of these. Like I said, you do like again. In my opinion, with the Mystiques, I think they went ahead and did some tweaking to it, which bring out the mids and the highs, which is fine. And these are fantastically sounding earbuds. I regret sleeping on these the way I have been because these are really good. They got that IEM style feel to them. I never owned any IEMs, but I can, this is about as close as I'm going to get to a pair. Owning them, they have, like I said, just crystal clear, just bright sound. It's just really good. It's just it's just that attention to detail when it came to that bass song that pretty much uh set them aside when it came to the three ANCs. All right, so well, I would go if I had to choose, I would go with the three ANCs in this one because of the sound that I get out of them. They again, in a pinch, I would definitely have these guys in my bag. These would definitely will be in my bag if I'm traveling, because I would definitely have these guys in my rotation for sure. Again, my choice in this one is the Focus 3 and excuse me, the Focus. I'm about to combine the two. I wish I could. That would have been awesome. The status between three ANCs get the win here in this head to head. But the FoKus Mystiques aren't that far behind. I'm telling you, they are not that far behind. All right. So with that, this comes the head to head comes to an end. If you like what you see here, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me on this journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way, you're notified when videos drop like this and others. And again, I like this. Like to thank you guys. And before I sign off, one quick thing. I am working on getting doing a live stream. Hopefully, I can get it next weekend. I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned to the channel. I will announce it here on YouTube that I will be doing a live stream. Also, check me out on Twitter, Instagram, because I'll put that notification out there as well of the upcoming live stream. I'm aiming for this weekend coming up. So stay tuned for my announcement on that. That way we can chop it up. I really want to do it so I can just thank everybody for checking out my channel, checking out my videos, subscribing, joining me on this journey. I just want to just say thank you personally and chop it up with you guys on any tech issue, any tech questions, or any tech talk, or any talking that you want to talk about for a little while. We want to do that. Again, I'll leave. Like I said, I will put an announcement out on here on YouTube, on my Instagram and Twitter accounts at RonOnTech. Just stay tuned for that. Like I said, I'm gunning for this this upcoming weekend to do it. So stay tuned. Again, thanks for coming out and checking me out on this video, guys and girls. And I'll see you on the next one. 3ANC get the win. Mystiques. There's something. Talk to you on the next one. Peace.